We haven't been live on YouTube in a second, and I think we got everything. What's up? Welcome to the show. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
We've had like some issues with the board, which is why we haven't been on YouTube recently. And the issue was like I was hearing the super, super weird echoing sound in my headphones, and probably like the last 3 weeks, like it wouldn't basically however long we haven't been able to figure it out. And then today it just randomly went away.
It started working,
and nothing has changed at all.
And we're kind of doing a different setup even on YouTube. So I don't even know if this is like notifying people that we're live. I don't know. So it doesn't matter. Welcome to Kramer Jess Uncensored. Mm-hmm. We are very happy to have you here. Wait, Charlotte,
Charlotte was fine when you had her on. Nothing happened.
What did I say today, Charlotte, on the air? Very happy to have you. What was my voice? Sorry, you're busy. What was my voice
happy
today?
To have you here.
Very happy to have you here.
Do you want me to yap or not?
No, sorry, get back to work.
Wait, why?
Well, she has a lot to do. I don't want to keep her here all day.
She said she wanted to do it.
Wait, Isabel, we're live. Are we live?
You're being mean.
Are we live? Isabel, Tina, hi.
Hi, guys. We're so sorry it's been so long. I think it's just like it's so bizarre because we haven't done anything different to either one of our boards to make it work, but now it's working.
It's just working fine. Jess has no feedback, and we're live, and we're good. It's good to be back in live. It's weird not doing it on YouTube because we're like talking to ourselves, which I know we do all the time, but I'm just so used to being able to be like, hey, YouTube, what do you think about it? And we're like, oh, there's no one to say hi to. Anyway, if you're listening to the podcast, hi. Really quick introduction. Number one, yeah, we do the show now again live on YouTube every Wednesday around 10 Eastern-ish, sometimes ish. Just go subscribe, Kramer and Jess, search us out on there, and you can actually interact with the show as we do it live. Also, we have just a quick warning before we get started in case you've never been here for an Uncensored show before, Jess.
It's like the close friends feature on Instagram. Just you're very selective on who you show everything to, and that's basically what this is like.
Okay, tell me if this is true, because I'm just watching this from the outside point of view. Are we over-sexualizing Christmas now with all these movies? Because it seems like these movies are getting like oddly sexual.
Yes, and that's why, because I wanted to know if Charlotte has seen the movie, which is why I wanted to ask her.
Okay, Charlotte, come back.
Have you seen Merry Gentlemen, Charlotte?
Are we talking about Hot Frosty?
No, not okay. We can talk about Hot Frosty. No, this is why I want Charlotte to be a part of the conversation because she has seen Hot Frosty. But have you seen Merry Gentlemen though, or no?
No.
Okay.
Is that Lindsay?
No, girl. This is Chad Michael Murray. So here's the thing. Like I love Christmas movies. I love Hallmark movies. Like I'm literally all about them. They're supposed to be cheesy. They're supposed to be magical. All the things. One of the new ones that I really enjoyed is Hot Frosty, and like literally Frosty the Snowman like literally turns into a man, and then the lead actress falls in love with that man, and it's like the most ridiculous storyline ever. But I felt like the way it was done was like wonderful. Would you agree, Charlotte?
Oh yeah, it was delightful.
Is it sexual or is it not sexual though? Because like when I hear Hot Frosty, like it sounds sexual.
It was like the perfect amount of like sexual. It was like the perfect amount of like, yeah, like he's shirtless, but it's never at any point is it uncomfortable or like over gratuitous. It's like done to like it's done for humor. It's not like gross.
Magic Mike.
It's not Magic Mike. Like, obviously he's attractive Snowman and like penis. Sometimes he's like shirtless, but it's because he's like working on the roof and he's like actually building something. Like it's not like he's just taking off his shirt just for funsies. You know what I mean?
And really quick, because I haven't been a part. When I think Christmas movie, I'm thinking Home Alone. I'm thinking the classics, right?
Right.
I'm not part of this new generation Hallmark movie. Most of them aren't. Take your shirt off in general, right? And most of them are just romantic,
most
right?
Of them are love stories.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Absolutely.
So this is kind of a new genre of like
not really. I mean, Hallmark has always been Hallmark, but now it's like definitely like it's like getting hot and steamy.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. This is new. Like, this hot and steamy is like kind of new to this year, correct?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Hot Frosty. Can I read the premise of Hot Frosty? Can we get like the actual like definition?
I would love to.
I want to know what the actual premise of Hot Frosty is because I just see the poster and Charlotte, you sent me a clip of it, but I want to know what's actually happening in.
It's actually like a really sweet storyline.
Okay, Lacey Chabert, right?
Yes, who plays Gretchen in Mean Girls, and she's
so. Widow Kathy magically brings a snowman to life. His innocence helps her heal and find love again. They bond before the holidays, but he's doomed to melt.
Yeah.
Okay.
So her husband like passes away and her life has basically been in shambles, right? And she's just focused all of her energy on like running her restaurant. But everyone knows that obviously she's had a really hard time like losing her husband. And then she is given a scarf by someone who's telling her like, you need to give love a chance. Like, it's okay. Like your life can like live, like you have to keep living. And then there's this snowman competition, and then like Hot Frosty is the snowman, but he's like a literal man. And then she puts her scarf on him, and then the next day he comes to life and he basically brings her back to life. And it's just so cute. Like, do you think it was like overdoing it, like as far as like Hot Frosty, Charlotte? Or like, what are your thoughts on Hot Frosty? She's frozen.
Charlotte, you're frozen. It doesn't matter. Or why are you whispering? Are you working again?
No, it like froze.
Okay.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
But why are you? What are your thoughts on Hot Frosty?
Oh, I loved Hot Frosty.
Get in the mic.
Sorry, I loved Hot Frosty.
You loved it.
Hmm?
You loved it. Was
Yeah.
it like overly sexual to you or no?
No, the most sexual part was like this joke with like this old woman. But even then,
Yes.
it was like I feel like it was like Elf or like one of those movies where it's like the jokes that like only the adults will get, if that makes
Did
sense.
she make love
Totally.
to the snowman?
No.
Okay. Because
No, no.
in
I mean,
my
they
head, I'm like
kiss.
making this up.
No, I mean she kiss. Yeah, like they kiss.
Yeah.
And, no, it's not
Okay.
gross. No, what I'm telling you, like it's literally not gross and it's so
It's
cute.
really
Okay.
not.
Okay.
It's
However, Hot Frosty, 10 out of 10 recommend. It's so cute and it still feels like a Christmas movie.
funny.
Now, the Merry Gentleman literally feels like Magic Mike, and there is zero Christmas spirit at all. And I'm pissed because I'm watching this and I'm like, I see the vibe, I'm here for it, but like, where's the holiday spirit?
What is this?
Okay.
First of all, what channel is it on? Well,
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Too?
So
I don't know that one.
Chad Michael Murray,
Yeah.
it's Britt Robertson, but obviously everyone's like, oh my god, it's Chad Michael Murray. And I've been seeing clips, and the fact like the little clip that I saw is like Chad Michael Murray doing like the most awkward body roll on the planet. He has suspenders on, and I'm like, I don't know if I like this. The body roll's already not doing it for me, and I don't know how it's gonna be. So the premise is to save her parents' small town nightclub, a Broadway dancer stages an all-male Christmas themed review and meets a guy with all the right moves. Here is my deal about this. Like, obviously the two leads are supposed to fall in love, but like, when did y'all even fall in love? Like, he takes her, gives her a ride home once, and then all of a sudden they're in love, and then it's like he's always shirtless, and I'm like, but why is he shirtless? Like, I get that he's literally ripped to pieces.
Wait,
but
I'm
like,
sorry.
what is he doing
premise of
shirtless?
this, what? There's an all-male review for what reason?
Literally, this girl loses her job in New York City. She goes home.
What
for
was
the
her job?
holidays.
She was a fashion designer.
No. She was like the Brockettes, and she gets
Okay,
fired because they tell her that she's too old to dance. Which I was like, fuck, like, okay,
She was
like,
45.
already it hurts. She goes home to her small town. Her parents own this bar that used to be like the hot spot that like musicians would go debut
Is
music.
Gerald watching this with you, by the way?
Yes.
What is this thing?
Well, no, that's what both of us were waiting for the Christmas spirit and the love story. And then I look at him and I'm like, we didn't even finish it. I'm like, I literally,
Wow, that bad.
you know, because essentially it was like a striptease. So then the bar is failing and her parents owe so much money in bills. And then her idea is like, you know what we should do? Chippendales. That's going to save the town. And I'm like, what? Like, out of all the ideas, the idea is like having 3 men, one of which is your brother-in-law. Who is shirtless and they're dancing, and then one guy is the bartender. He's clearly on steroids, but he's clearly and he can get it. But Chad Michael Murray, like, he is trying so hard, but the man cannot dance. Okay, and he's using his smolder face really to kind of like sell the sexiness. And like I was just waiting for them. It's like, I just want to see you guys fall in love, and like they were in love, but like the chemistry wasn't there for me.
Did they save the town though? Did the town get saved?
No, it's like they're trying to save the bar, but I couldn't even finish it because I was like, at this point, it's literally just Magic Mike. And
what
like,
about this? Did Gerald say, "Let's pick this"? Like what? Like shame on you. Shame on you, Jeff, for being like.
No, he knew. No, listen, like, no. Literally, Gerald is like always fucking down. Like, he was like, because we love Chad Michael Murray because of Cinderella Story, because of Hilary Duff. So like, we knew that it was gonna be like cheesy, but both of us were super down because we're like, hey, maybe it's like Cinderella Story, but he like takes off his shirt here and there.
One time.
You know what I mean? Like, we were really hopeful. It was not that at all.
Why? So what do you think is happening here? Why are we getting smutty with Christmas? Like, what's happening?
I don't know.
I mean, that's just like what's trending right now. Have y'all not seen Book Talk? Like,
Well,
I mean,
yeah, but like using Christmas,
I don't even know what that is.
Well, use like Book Talk. I mean,
yeah,
just like TikTok books, but like the smutty books, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
People are reading them.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like the girls are like feral. But
Yeah.
I feel like we can't talk about Slutty Christmas without talking about the Sabrina Carpenter special.
Yes, but
You
see,
know?
like I think the difference between the Sabrina Carpenter holiday special and
Is it sexual
the
too?
Merry Gentleman
Oh yeah.
is like that's her humor and like
Right, that's her brand.
like that's
Mhm.
her, and it's hers. Like this,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's why it didn't.
true.
I was expecting that. Like Sabrina is hilarious, and that's her comedy. Like she has that kind of, you know what I mean?
Amber's getting upset. We're talking about
Yeah.
Book Talk. She wants.
Oh,
No,
that was
no shade, no
hashtag
tea.
complimentary.
Oh my God, no shade, no tea towards
I
them.
think women, we deserve
And
some
this
good
is
smut.
fine. And this is fine. Like honestly, it wouldn't have been a problem with me if I literally felt like they were falling in love and there was chemistry between the leads. It just felt like they were getting shit out of the way just so he could like body roll shirtless.
Yeah,
I was like, but it's not even a good body roll.
I
Like
just don't want to think about
he
like,
had no rhythm.
a woman having sex with a snowman.
No,
like,
no.
that's
That one
weird.
is so
okay,
cute.
That one is also like using a male review. I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but like just the way
to
you
save her
described-
parents'
to say,
bar.
like, it's like it's a little like let's turn that movie around and let's say we turn that into using let's turn that into like a strip club.
Let's turn this
Like-
into me trying to save my parents' business, and the first thought that comes to mind is making Gerald do a striptease for everyone to save the town. Like I would never
what
think
if the
that.
purpose was let's turn this into a titty bar? Like I guarantee you that movie would not fly.
No, I mean it's fine. I just wish that it felt. I didn't feel any of the Christmas spirit, and I want to feel
Wait.
that.
Wait, hang on. Amber on YouTube. This is why I love YouTube. We missed you guys so much. Amber says there's a book on Book Talk where a woman falls in love with a doorknob. It's called Unhinged, and there's a sex scene in the book. Hang on.
Wait,
Amber, what in the world? Hang on. We can't pass that by. Amber, can we call you? Like what? She fucks the door?
I will say though, as far as like the other holiday Christmas movies that have come out, if you haven't watched them yet, please watch Hot Frosty. Lindsay Lohan's Our Little Secret is so fucking good with Kristen Chenoweth. It's so fucking cute. Meet Me Next Christmas with Christina Milian is so fucking cute. 10 out of 10 recommend that.
Wait, Amber, what's the name of this book? I'm sorry.
Unhinged.
It's
She
called
says,
Unhinged. Are you a fast reader?
yeah,
Can you read that book and let us know?
Yeah.
When he falls the door?
absolutely.
I don't know. How is that possible?
By Vera Valentine.
Maybe it's
Oh, he turns into a guy
Okay, obviously.
at some
you
point.
guys can.
Wow.
You guys can.
Oh my God, it's like Beauty and the Beast with the things coming to life. I love
Wow.
it.
Oh, I got you guys. Give me a week.
I immediately thought of Lumiere. I was like,
When I'm human again.
exactly.
Okay, wait. Hang on. That's a good question. Is it any weirder than Beauty and the Beast? To be fair, like
no,
I mean,
no, it's not
she
because
fucks
they
the Beast. Let's be
no,
honest.
but she doesn't. Not on
She
the
fucks the
screen.
Beast.
Not on the screen.
But
not like
it's
that.
implied.
Don't turn that. Don't make it. Don't
I
make
think
it.
I'd rather fuck a doorknob than something beast.
Okay, hang on.
Anyways.
Hang on. Wait, Amber.
Also, like the
Amber.
like I don't mind like the direction of the Merry Gentleman. It's like I just needed there to be more genuine chemistry, and it just felt so forced and fake. Like I would have. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Amber just wrote. I also saw yesterday where a woman falls in love with a pommel horse, like from the Olympics, and she gets romantic with the pommel horse.
They're all coming to
Y'all-
life. Though.
Y'all give men such shit. Y'all give men such fucking shit for weird shit that we
Just
do.
because you're addicted to masturbating, don't even turn this into something.
But at
like
least
Did you read this?
creative.
Did you read this? This is a book. Did you read your free time?
Oh my God.
I've never.
I don't get what you mean. I think there's such a difference between like
Amber, I
being-
promise I'm not a weirdo.
you're not a weirdo. You're not a weirdo.
I am shook. In the past 10 minutes, we talked about fucking snowmen, fucking doorknobs, fucking horses.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't even like it's.
I'm just watching two people, a man and a woman, make love on screen, and y'all can do shit.
It's not gross at all.
But at least we're creative. Like,
very weird.
Uncensored book club coming soon. Yeah. Yes. Wow, this really took a turn. Jeff just want to talk about her Lacey Chabert fucking movie that you watched. We really just ruined that segment for you. Sorry. I think that we should ban holiday Christmas parties. I really am surprised in 2024 that we're still doing these. And I'll prove to you why these have got to go out the window right after the break. I mean, do you agree? Do you agree they're nothing but trouble?
I don't think that they're trouble. I just wish that I just wish we could vote on something that we actually all liked and would enjoy. And I also wish that it was fun and doable for everyone involved. I feel like typically holiday or office situations are very much like just fun for like one department in the building, and then everyone else, it's like not it.
It's just dangerous nowadays.
I would love, truly, I would love like a brunch. I think that would be so nice. Like even if like we brought it here, like a brunch during like, all of us having breakfast together and like having it catered and like doing something like that. Like
an omelet
during, like, yes. And like fun. Earlier where everyone can participate or something like that.
We just have to play for us. Yeah.
Well, I think because typically the holiday office parties are like, it's like on a Thursday at like 5 or 6 p.m. And then that's that. And I think all of us everyone just lives so in the most random places and so far away. Well, and obviously like work is a common place that all of us are coming to, and we're all here already. I think it's like some people live fucking 45 an hour away. And so to make them come back again in the same direction, not only in the morning, but like after the fact, you
just get through. Most people fine. They just leave from work and they just drive down the street and they go to the party.
Like, or if it was on a Friday night that all of us could like enjoy, or even like on a Saturday, I would love to do something fun on a Saturday. Like somewhere fun with like parking,
So ours is like in February on like a Tuesday, and like it's gonna be rainy and snowy probably.
Yeah, like the weather.
No parking.
There's no
free anything.
We do it on a Saturday where there's a parking lot.
But most people
during the day.
Do you guys want me to drive you? Like, is this the problem?
Not because I'm drinking.
I just want it to be during the day because like all of us have to be, and I think what's so crappy is like all of us have to be on air the following morning. All of us, and like half of the building will be first of all, they're always working from home on Fridays anyways. And then like if we don't, remember I got called out because I was trying to leave at a decent time.
Oh yeah,
I got
like Jess on the mic too.
On the mic.
It was like, Jess, where are you going at like 8:30?
I was like,
Jess, where are you going?
It's literally 30 minutes past my bedtime. What do you mean?
It's tough for us. But I just think in general, I truly feel this way and felt this way for years. I think that like these office parties where there's alcohol are like so incredibly dangerous. And truly, man, I think it's fun. I say this because
I just wish I could go more. I'm actually more mad because I just want to have fun and I can't.
I don't think we should be having fun parties like this anymore. And I'm not saying you, any of us. We'll talk about a couple of examples. I can think of like 5 examples in my own life of like things I've seen where I'm like, I've known people that have been fired because of their actions at a holiday party.
I would love a $15 Chick-fil-A gift card than go. I would rather have that than like go to a party. If everyone got a Chick-fil-A or even like a $10 Target gift card, I think it would be like happier? It would be so much fun. Or I want the office party to be on a Saturday.
I don't even that though. That feels like an extra day of work to me. Like,
it would be nice.
I think it would be fun.
I'll bring this up though. The reason I just saw this for the radio show. This is the list is 5 worst things you can do at an office holiday party, and then we can go around and talk about shit that we've seen at the actual parties that we've actually attended. Because I've seen some fucking just terrible things that have happened at these parties. Number 1 says don't get hammered. This is a strategy called zebra striping. Was in the news this week. Where
what is that?
It says it's when you drink, but your next drink should be like your soda or waters, basically like drink one alcoholic drink, one water, one drink, one water, so you don't get like too drunk at parties. Which, like, yes, please don't. You gotta remember, man. Like, these are your coworkers, and like everyone is so ready to fire you over everything nowadays. Which, like, they should. Like, there's just so many rules and regulations. We had a guy call in last week about trying to hook up with his coworker. And the whole time I'm thinking, like, yes, there people meet at work all the time and like hook up with coworkers, but like I would never do it nowadays because God, if something goes wrong, it's just too scary. Number 2, they said don't overshare. So the vibe might be casual, but remember you're still at work. You know, those drinks start flowing, and then you're like, yeah, we're friends, we're chilling. You know, these are the same people you got to walk into work with the next day, and like. I saw a picture that is just remember, like, coworkers are not your friends, and I'm like, kind of true. Radio is a little gray sometimes, but it's true. Number 3, don't mix business or romance, aka don't make out with a person who's 2 cubicles down from you. Anybody made that mistake before?
No.
I have.
So this is basically you.
Yeah. Oh, I've made some. I mean, I've definitely been hammered at parties, but I mean, I've made very many HR violations at these parties before.
Ew. Okay. Well, just because you suck doesn't mean that all of us are
not
gonna
like
suck.
I didn't like do terrible.
I was gonna say, just because you're messy, why should the rest of us? Sorry.
For sure. I mean, like,
Go on,
just,
Charlotte.
Just saying stupid shit for sure. Like, hands down. I mean, I didn't touch anybody or anything, but yeah.
I almost feel like it's good because it's like it exposes the people who like are one drink away from like doing something crazy.
Everyone's one drink away from doing something crazy.
I don't know.
Number 4. Oh my God, y'all! I think about this all the time. Don't ignore the dress code. Don't ignore the dress code.
Oh, I mean, yes.
Yo, think about it. I can think of people right now. You know who I'm talking about. Like, you can't just be like,
What? What do you mean?
you know.
I actually don't know. I literally don't know where you're taking this right now.
You gotta keep the clothes on. You gotta keep the clothes on, man. Like,
Who are you talking about?
Jessica.
What?
You gotta keep the clothes on.
Who are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to you.
Like I can't pick up what you're dropping down right now. What are you talking about?
Literally, you just gotta keep the clothes on at work.
Okay.
Number 5 is don't post without consent. They said don't post without consent. How do you feel about this one? Don't post without consent. It says don't share photos or videos with
like
other people on social media unless
like some crazy shit goes down.
You know they're cool with it. And that includes footage of coworkers who do get hammered.
I think if you're just a good person, you always want to double check even when you're hanging out with your friends.
Yeah, I think that's a good rule in general.
Yeah. Definitely.
That's a really tricky spot, right? Like if you go to your office Christmas party and like you don't really know how, because you've only seen these people at work when you guys are in the copier, and then all of a sudden they're like drunk and you don't know how they, present themselves in their role, and all of a sudden you're like tagging them and posting them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like check.
It's like completely different. I mean, I have seen some shit go down at these parties. Have you not? I mean, I know you have. We've been at the same parties before, so I know you've seen some shit go down.
I feel like no, I wasn't, because if you're talking about parties, it's either I was actually working the party or I didn't have that party as a shift. So no. Well, our experiences are very different.
No, you've known someone that's been fired because of their behavior at a party. I know that.
Who?
Jessica.
Who was fired because of their behavior?
I can't see it publicly.
Oh. But I didn't. I wasn't. But I wasn't there.
I didn't say you were there. You know the scene I'm talking about. What are you doing to me right now?
4 of us were there.
I didn't say you were there, but it was in a fucking office Christmas party. Like don't do this to me right now.
I literally didn't know what the fuck you were even.
But now you know what I'm talking about. Like you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess that there's one instance. I was one time. I was at a party for a radio station, and my boss literally got into a fist fight with another on-air talent where they both had to be removed from the party because they were drinking too much.
Yeah.
And and it was like a dumb fist fight, but something that got escalated.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they got into a fist fight with each other, and like things were cool, but
Yeah.
just drinking too much and just got stupid with each other.
Was it like at that point when that took place, was it literally during the office party, or like was it like everyone had stayed and now it's like free time and that was the result? Because I will say usually like with the office parties, it's like what's covered will be like 1 or 2 drinks, but I think like the messiness happens when the party's actually done. No, you get what I'm saying? The party's actually done, and now either everyone kind of like stayed at the bar, but at that point you're kind of like on your own time.
Yeah,
you know what I
it's
mean?
definitely later in the night. I think you probably need to know the exit point.
Yeah, or just kind of, and I will say like just when I'm thinking about situations like that, I feel like typically the person is kind of going through some shit. So I think it's just a matter of like knowing your limits. And I'm not gonna, obviously shit goes down and like people get embarrassed and it's not, no one really wants to do that on purpose. And I mean, if people are creeps, like you already know they're creeps without them being intoxicated. So you just stay.
But it only confirms it.
But I will say though, like it is fun though, and it does help being in that kind of environment outside of just work, because it gives you a chance just to kind of like see people for a second. Like I'll say like even between Charlotte and I, like at Stone's going away thing, like being around you with that Charlotte, like during that time and just kind of having that like outside time of not being here, and like yeah, we like had a few drinks, but that I think really kind of moved our relationship into a different place versus where it was when you had just started doing stuff for us. You know what I mean? So it's like I think in certain situations I agree with what you're saying and I hear where you're coming from, but I will say in other, depending on like who it is and with whom you're speaking to between the interaction, I'll say that I definitely got closer to you from that moment.
I think it's
and I'm thankful for that.
Yeah,
Me too.
I think you bring up a good point. There definitely doesn't need to be a after party for the office Christmas party. Like if you're doing the after party, like 2 hours and you're out. 2 hours and like 3 drinks and like you're out. Because after that, like ain't nothing good happening for nobody. Like somebody's gonna get in trouble and you're gonna regret something that you said or you did. I promise you. Like it's gonna be regretful. Like it's just too sensitive of a time. Just looking out for everybody. You know what I mean? It's just bad. All right, this is our last show for the year, y'all. This is it. Done. Thank you for being a part of for a podcast this year. It's just crazy. Like, it's still even it's Christmas yet. Now we're talking New Year's. Hopefully we'll come back and YouTube miraculously working again for next year.
And plans for the holidays?
Yeah. Next week, I will be. This time next week, funny looking outside. Next week, I'll be on the shores of St. Thomas.
Fun.
With my buddy Dan, and then I'll be in Atlanta for the week, and then I'm back.
Garage Boy and I leave next Thursday, and then we fly home, and we've just already have like packed our entire schedule with all of the holiday things and where we're going like half of Christmas Eve and then the rest of Christmas Eve and like stopping in San Francisco, and just like we're already scheduling all the time as much as we can to see all of our family. So I think we're just super excited because the last time we were at home for Christmas is when we got engaged. And we haven't really been home since then, basically like for the last year and a half, because it's all just been like wedding things. And obviously we were in Sacramento for the wedding itself, but like it's just been so long since we've had that time with family. Yeah. So we are so excited for that.
Charlotte, what are you doing?
Let's see. My family does a Polish Christmas Eve dinner every year because we're very Polish. Cool. So we're gonna eat kielbasa and pierogies and buckwheat and all that. And then my birthday is December 31st.
Arguably, we're trying to figure out that that's the best birthday ever on New Year's Eve.
It's either the best or the worst. I've been trying to decide my whole life.
Yeah.
But at least we get fireworks.
That's true.
Like, everyone's like down to like go out that night. Though. You know what I mean? Like everyone's already like game faced to celebrate. So it's
exactly. So it should be fun.
Well, yeah, for sure.
That's fun.
But I think we should make a deal, guys. So I will read this unhinged book over break. And I need you, Kramer, to watch Hot Frosty.
I'm curious.
And then Jess, I think you should finish the horny Christmas movie, and we can all come back and unpack.
and give our 2 cents and all
Yeah.
these.
Is that fair?
Rhythm, I think I could stomach it, but it was because he doesn't. I was like, I don't want to ruin Cinderella story, Chad Michael Murray for myself. So selfishly, I don't know if I can do it because he's so sacred in my heart for Cinderella story.
So funny.
Okay, well then will you read Pounded by the Pommel Horse
No.
if I read Unhinged?
Wait, is that what it's called? It's not called Pounded by the Pommel Horse.
It's called Pounded by the Pommel Horse
No.
by Sabrina Cross.
There's no
I'm not
way it's called
participating in
that.
any of these activities.
Wow.
I'm
But I
sorry.
support
Oh,
you
wait.
guys, though,
There's one about candy corn too.
because I'm not going to do any of it.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
But I
I'll
support
read them.
I'll
you
read
guys.
the Pommel Horse and then
Okay, thank you.
question women even more.
Yeah,
Like, what
you
in the
guys,
world,
you
man?
guys have fun with that. Anyways, happy holidays, happy New Year.
Come on, Jessica. This is called camaraderie.
Oh, I'm not doing any of that stuff. Sorry. No, thank you.
If we can't bond over
Um,
a woman fucking a door handle,
No,
What
you,
do we have?
you guys have fun, okay?
What do we have?
then?
You guys have fun.
All right, y'all. Have a good holiday, and we'll be back on the
7th.
8th. Is it the 8th?
I think the 8th is the Wednesday.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Happy holiday, y'all.
Bye.
See you on the new year. Bye. See you.